Welcome to this roundup week over here at Lifting Pins and Needles, where we see all the garments that have been sewn during the whole year. Today it's dresses, quite a few of them, all beautiful. Stay tuned. Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina from liftingpinsandneedles.com. Welcome to this channel that is all about sewing, limitless sewing. We are up to episode 4 of this little series that I do every year where we go over all the garments sewn during the year, 148 of them. Quite a lot. If you've missed out, just go back and watch. There were 26 toppers, 46 tops, 43 bottoms, and now it's the turn of the fabulous dresses. I've got 33 of them this year. Now, last year I was shocked that I only had 14. I couldn't believe I hadn't sewn more dresses last year. So I think at the beginning of the year, I had it at the back of my mind. I love sewing dresses. I need to sew more. So now I have a little bit more of the garments that I really like sewing and wearing. I'm really well known to just wear a dress wherever I go. I don't really care. I don't really think I'm overdressed. I just feel happy with myself, and a dress has a lot to do with that a lot of the time. These are longer episodes. I'm not trying to summarize anything here. I hope you can enjoy the longer episodes and just relax, get yourself comfortable, a little snack, and somewhere comfortable to be. Take notes. Remember, all you see on screen has a line out there for you to see the name of the pattern, the brand, all of that. There's also a number on one of the corners of the screen where you can look in the description box and find the pattern name. If you want to know more, type on the search bar on YouTube lifting pins and then the pattern name, and it'll come right up and you can see the whole episode, tutorial, pattern review, all of that. And before we see the 33 dresses, remember that Pattern Emporium is running a 30% off site-wide sale. Ends the 1st of January at night over here in this part of the world. It's a pattern brand I really love. I've sewn a lot of them this year. Look at my playlist for inspiration. I'll leave you my affiliate link as well. And Sinclair Patterns is also running a sale that ends on the 1st of January at night. Buy one, get one free. You can put up to 4 patterns in your cart and just pay for 2, or you can just put 2 in your cart and pay for 1. It's capped to that. I'll leave you my affiliate link for Sinclair Patterns as well. Lovely, lovely brand with amazing fit, really good instructions, and the height files are really helpful for petite, regular, and tall. It makes a difference with the fit. Beautiful designs. I highly recommend these 2 brands. I am an affiliate to them. If you do purchase from my affiliate links, it just means that I receive a small commission back from the designer. You pay exactly the same. It doesn't cost you any extra, and that is one way you can support my work here. So let's delve into all the dresses. I hope you enjoy. This is my mom's Tilda dress in a rayon. The border print at the hem is beautiful, and I used the same part of the fabric to cut the part of the sleeves. You can see all the rest is navy with just a few little details on the print. To achieve this look, I cut everything cross grain, which is something I'm very happy to do with rayon. This is a swing style dress. I lengthened the top, so she's always going to wear it with a belt. Almost over the knee now. It would be longer if she wore it without the belt. Here are the details of the neckline, a small amount of gathers at the sleeve cap, very nice, delicate with this fabric, and the little pin tucks on the front of the neckline, all finished with that facing inside. And at the back we have a center back seam with a little slit, loop, and button. Looks very nice, very delicate. I have a separate episode on the channel showing how to do that 2 ways. She's very happy with the dress. She's wanted to have this fabric made up for ages, and it looks really cute in this design, and I love how she looks in it. This is my first long weekend dress, and believe it or not, it's an amazing animal print. I never thought there'd be a day when I'd make an animal print dress, but here we are, and I absolutely love it. Mine is the above the knee length with a slit on the side. The slits are optional. I have an athletic knit here that I've used before with a pair of pants, so I already knew the fabric and how it was going to behave. I have a straight size 18, 0 fitting adjustments. I just cut my size and made it, and I think the fit is outstanding. The back there, you can't really see the seam because of the print, but there is a seam at the small of your back that has a built-in sway back adjustment, so there's no fabric pulling there at the small of my back. There is a little bit of space at the waist. It's not extra fitted there, a little more fitted on the hip, and there is a slit, doesn't show too much leg, so I'm quite happy with that. I really love this length. It's my favorite length. And up on the top you can see the neckline is a little higher, the armhole is a little cut away into the base of the neck. There's more shoulder seam here, so I just had to scoot my bra strap inwards a little bit. I absolutely love it. I think you can wear a regular bra with this. The white binding technique is super nice. I have it top stitched here with a twin needle. I think it looks super neat, super professional. It was really fun to sew, and I can't wait to wear this one out I think it's a dress that is gonna catch some eyes, and I'm not mad about that. Let's see it on with some toppers in different styles now, because here it was just on its own, so you could see its full glory with gorgeous heels. Here is a casual look. I just pulled out one of the brown tones in the print, and I have some matching leather sneakers and bag there to go along with it. If I wanted to, I can carry around this linen topper. It's just a shirt, sleeveless. It's a refashion I made years ago that I wear a lot as a little light layer, and I really love it here. There is black in the print, so this is all okay. I think that topper does tone down the outfit a little bit, and so do the sneakers. So I'm really happy I can wear this dress for whatever occasion I want. Just depends on how I style it, and I have a lot of fun doing that. Here I've just toned the outfit down by wearing heels that match my skin tone, so you can barely see the shoes there. It's just the dress that shines with the dark red topper. This is my Songbird in linen. I really like this pattern because you can make it in a knit or a woven, and I love this color. Not too casual or dressed up, just in between, and I really love that. I love that the leopard print can be a neutral, and I can pair it with any color I want really. Those shoes are everything. They're so comfortable, and they have a little heel, which makes them super walkable. Love the dress, super love it, and I don't regret using the leopard print here. Here's my long weekend dress from Pattern Emporium. I sewed a straight size 18. It's a classic little black dress. I love it. It's gonna be great on its own and under things as well. There's a little side slit there that's really cute, shorter because my dress is shorter. My length is above the knee. You can make it longer. There's two other longer length options. It follows my shape beautifully. There is a horizontal seam at the small of the back. It's a type of built-in sway back adjustment, which makes the fit on the back superb, very good. The line is exactly at the small of my back. This is a cutaway armhole. It comes closer to the base of your neck, so you have to shuffle your bra strap a little inwards there, but it's fine. I'm not showing anything. It's not a racer back or a halter style. It's a very, very interesting armhole, but I think the coverage is excellent. I really enjoy the wide binding technique. You can see how to sew that on my channel. It's very neat. In this case, I've top stitched it down using Stitch in the Ditch so that you can't really see it, and the seam is sort of buried in that stretch velvet there. I like how modest the neckline is, a little higher. And this is just an amazing little black dress. I know I'm going to really enjoy. I really needed one. My current fitted little black dress is like 13 years old, so long weekend dress is perfect. Here's a casual look with some sneakers. On top, I have my Songbird in linen. A little black dress like this for me can be the base for colorful tops, print or solid. It's just a really versatile piece to have. It's going to be a workhorse because I can use it in so many ways. I love layering on top, and just being black and simple makes whatever you put on top shine. And I love this casual outfit. I could walk around all day like this, be super comfy. And my long weekend dress goes perfect underneath the Songbird. Here I've got some gorgeous green heels that match my green linen Smitten jacket, also from Pattern Emporium. The jacket is a little shorter. I think it goes really well with a fitted dress. The dress isn't extremely fitted, so I feel really good, really comfortable like this, and I know I'm really going to enjoy this outfit. I feel amazing. You can see those little slits on the side aren't too high. I'm not showing that much leg. It's all good. You can modify that to your liking, and if you want to, you can just sew that and not have the slits if you're doing the shorter dress. If you're doing the longer ones, I think you do need the slits to be able to walk around, but for a shorter style like this, they are totally optional, but I love them. This is my first Aurora dress. This is my test garment. I've sewn a size extra large, and my skirt is 1 inch longer than the original. It's an athletic knit. I love this look here with the dress on its own with some gorgeous heels. Don't be tricked to thinking I added extra seams and did color blocking here. This print is like that, so the stripe features that you see here are part of the print. From far away, you can't really see the design lines that much. You can only see the exceptional fit, and up closer, you're going to see all the details. Up closer, you can see the pockets are hidden in an angled seam. At the back, there's a horizontal seam uniting the back bodice with the back skirt. There's also darts on the bodice and the skirt that gives you that great back fit. Love that. And even closer, you can see that short horizontal seam and the angled seam that goes towards the hip. With the print, you can't see them that much, but you see them much better with my second version. All these techniques and angles and inseam pockets there were super fun to sew. The pocket entrances are really stable because they're interfaced. At the back, I have some stripe detail there, just part of the print. The V-neck line has a really good depth. I don't think it's too deep. You don't need any closures to get into the dress. You can just slip it on over your head. I have a short sleeve here, but you can also do 3/4 or long sleeve. That center front part of the bodice is lined. That's how the neckline is finished. I have a contrasting lining in there, but you would never know. And from the shoulders down, you have another seam. So the front bodice is composed of 3 pieces. Shoulder fit and sleeve fit is good. There's no surprises there. And it's such a beautiful dress. I'm so happy to have it. Such an amazing print. I took my time to place those stripes there strategically, and I just love the result. Here you see my Aurora with a cropped navy jacket. I really love it. I have some navy booties. This is a great spring or autumn look for me. I really love that navy background, and I always knew I could pair blue with this everywhere. So I think the colors go beautifully here. Those tones of pink with the blue are amazing. And this type of jacket that is a little shorter, I think shows off the features of the dress as well. Even though the lapels and the jacket might have a lot of details, the simple V neckline is not too busy for this type of jacket. I'm gonna wear this out someday exactly like this. Love it. Here is my Aurora dress in a fun dress down look. I have some navy sneakers that are super comfortable and really pretty as well. I could be comfy all day. I have a sleeveless jacket in a cotton jersey that looks like denim. It's sleeveless, so you can see my beautiful sleeves coming out of that armhole with the stripes and everything. I love how this dress can be so versatile, and I could wear it with beautiful heels or sneakers. I love these 3 looks, and this casual one is one I'm definitely going to wear out when I'm on vacation somewhere and I have to walk all day, but also feel cute. So it's a win-win. Love it. This is my second Aurora dress in a red athletic knit, size extra large with a standard bust option. My skirt is 1 inch longer, and in this one I lengthened my bodice by 3/8 of an inch. Minor adjustment, but just finessing the fit compared to my first test version. Up closer you'll see that this fabric has some texture, and you'll probably see the seam lines better than with the printed version. I absolutely love this dark red. It's my color. I feel amazing. And here you can see the short horizontal seam is right at my natural waist now. I'm very happy. The diagonal seams have the hidden inseam pockets there, and the back has that horizontal seam that fits really well and is positioned correctly at my waist height. Here's a closer look at the horizontal seam and the pockets. The pockets are all understitched and stabilized, so nothing's gaping. It's a very stable pocket, and it's decorative for me. I'll never put anything inside. And here is a closer look at the back darts on the bodice and the skirt. Here is the V neckline. It's all understitched. It's all very neat. Inside I have a print ITY as the lining. No one's ever gonna see it. No one will ever know. And I went rogue and made this version sleeveless. It's not an official option of the pattern. I just bound the armholes, and I'm quite happy with everything right there. It's just way too hot to be using sleeves in everything, so I made one without. I love it so much. This is my birthday dress. It's a really special dress. I really wanted to have a dark red dress like this. The fit is amazing, and I feel amazing at my 45 years old. Let's see it styled with some toppers in different styles, dressed up and dressed down. I like sleeveless dresses like this because I can wear a vest on top. This is a modified Metro blazer that I wear about 1 billion times every year. It just goes over everything and every single style. So I couldn't leave it behind for the styling section. I love the clean look of the lapel with the V neckline under there. It's not too busy for it, and I think it looks amazing. It's the right length and the right silhouette for a dress that is a straighter fit like this one. So this is amazing. I love those little heels. What can I say? It's a winning outfit for me. This time I've dressed my Aurora dress down, and I've got some sneakers. I've got my linen presto top that I hacked into being completely open with some side vents. I love the combination of brown and red. It's something I've always really enjoyed. This is a really comfortable outfit I could wear to go out and about and walk the whole day. I feel like I've made a little bit of an effort. The sneakers are really pretty, and so is the bag. I think it goes perfect with the linen and the red dress. Dressing it down is totally possible, and I really love how this looks together. Red and brown is not a combination of colors you typically would think about. One of my most favorite makes ever is this Coda jacket that is Chanel-esque inspired in this wool suiting with hand-sewn trim, and it goes perfect over my red dress. Some long boots with a little heel. I wouldn't live my life like this daily, but for a special occasion I would feel amazing in something like this. A dress like this in one solid color is really versatile because you can wear so many different types of jackets and toppers, and I think this is a really great combination here. I feel amazing. And the fifth look is more casual. I've had these boots for years and years and years. They're super comfortable. I could actually walk all day in these, and I have my Aria shirt that I made into a jacket style with some wool suiting and linen accents. I love those grey tones, and I think it's a great match with the red. The jacket is oversized, but the dress isn't, so I think I'm okay. I feel quite balanced. I don't feel like I'm boxy or too oversized here because the dress fits so well underneath the jacket. Grey and red, another color combo that I really like. I really enjoyed putting these looks together. I'm sure I could have done 10 more if I wanted. This is my second version of the Isla from Sinclair Patterns. This time it's the dress that's also in the pattern. I didn't make any length adjustment. This is the original length of the dress, size 16 toe file, and it hits perfectly like this, just hitting above my knee. Very nice and voluminous, but fitted at the top, which is important. And I would wear it like this. I don't always need to highlight my waist. This fabric is just stunning. It's a heavier rayon twill. So it means that the drape is amazing and it's not sheer, which is what's great about rayon twill. I don't think I would have liked to make the dress in a lighter fabric because then I'd have to wear a slip. Sometimes there's options where I'd like to wear a belt, and here it is. It does shorten a little bit because the belt pulls up the hem a little bit to get that blousing, but I still think it's not too short. This is a perfect length for me. There is a closer look at the neckline. Because this is a print, it's not so noticeable as the green version, but you can still see the gathers. The gathers aren't too dramatic. Lovely armhole, beautiful to sew up. I also interfaced both layers of the neckline here just to make it easier. Here is a closer look at the dress with a belt, which is always an option, and I would always wear it with a belt if I'm going to layer on top a jacket of some type or a topper. So let's see those options. This blazer is slightly oversized and slightly longer, and I would typically not pair it with something voluminous on the bottom, but I think I can get away with most things just because of my height. So I think this looks amazing. The caramel color matches perfectly the print under there. I've got a matching belt and some booties. Love this look. This would be perfect for autumn winter for me because it's very mild down here. Probably for you it would be more sort of spring, autumn. I love the color of the blazer and love that this background is navy with the caramel. I love the combination with the boots. Love everything about it, and this is definitely an outfit I'd wear when it gets a little bit cooler and I still want to wear this dress. The V neckline underneath also looks really nice underneath the lapel. And here is a different look, this time with sneakers and a denim jacket. I can really dress it down but still look like I made an effort. Lovely also for spring or autumn when I do want a layer on top and want to be comfortable. So the key here for me is to use a belt. I wouldn't want to wear the dress just on its own without the belt with a layer on top because then I'd feel like I'm drowning in fabric. The belt shows where the waist is. It's key for flared swing style dresses like that to have a belt as a backup if you want to wear a jacket. At least that's what I think, and that's how I feel the most comfortable. Love the denim here. There's no way you can go wrong. Matching caramel sneakers. Absolutely love it. This is my Ipanema from Sinclair Patterns in a rayon linen blend, styled super simple, just with heels and a bag. Super striking print. This is a size 16 with a toe file, no changes made to the pattern at all, and this is a sleeveless version. The skirt has two tiers, two gathered sections there, and it ends up right above my knee where I like it. The bodice hits exactly at the height of my waist, as you can see there. And there's a little tie at the back that's optional. I always like ties when designs are a little bit looser. Like you see, if I'd left the ties, I would have much more ease at the waist, which a lot of people like, but I prefer to bring it in a little bit more closer to the body. And I love that fit. I love how comfortable it is. I can still pull it over my head without needing zippers like that, so it's comfortable. And the little tie is not too evident right there. The neckline is gorgeous. It's rounded and then ends up in a V with plackets that are overlapped. Nice cover on the armholes, finished with binding inside. It's super lovely, and I really enjoyed sewing that placket. There's a bust out there with my option for the CD cup size. There are other cup size options, and there is a closer look at the placket for the V neckline and the armhole. Lovely, super pretty. I think it's just such a floaty dress, such a light fabric, drapey, which is always my choice when there's gathers involved in a design. Of course, you can use more structured fabrics, but I always go for the floaty ones because that's how I feel best. Love this dress, it's so amazing. Here I've got different shoes that match the little crop shirt I'm wearing. The color of the crop shirt is in the print, so it's lovely. I really like how it brings out the dark red color in the print. It's mainly white, so this is another option when I need a light layer on top, and because
because this is a cropped shirt. It's just a bit under my natural waist. I feel I can wear a skirt that's more voluminous on the bottom without it poking out. So little crop jackets come in handy for styles like this. I always want to explore options for toppers because there are days where you do want to layer on top, and not every style of top is going to match every style of dress. So the crop little shirt is amazing here, and the neckline of the dress is simple enough that it doesn't clash with the collar of the shirt. Here is another option for layering, this time with black because there is black in the print. This is my Metra blazer from Love Notions, and it tends to go with any style of dress, whether it's fitted or more voluminous like this one. And it's because it's not too long and it does sort of nip in at the waist, which I love. So this is another option. This vest is my most worn garment, I have to admit. I put it over everything, and another way I can use it over this dress, it fits right in and I feel like it's not out of place. What I look for also with vests are that the type of neckline doesn't clash with the neckline of the dress. So if the dress had a really elaborate type of neckline with a collar and things, I probably wouldn't layer something like this on top, but I feel the V neckline there is simple and striking enough to not clash with this lapel of the vest. This is my first Own Your Magic dress. This is an athletic knit with a tropical print that you'll see up closer a little bit better. I've got the above the knee length. This is a size 16, no changes to the pattern. I love the fitted silhouette, follows my shape exactly. At the back we have a horizontal seam at the small of the back, and so the fit is really smooth there. I don't get any extra munchy of fabric there, and I love that. I've chosen the deep V option. There is a higher V and there's also rounded neckline options, lots for you to choose from. And I have short sleeves, but there's also long sleeves. The V neckline is super easy to sew. It's a band that crosses over each other, so it's a little bit easier than the traditional one. And I've shown you how to sew that here. Love the fit of the long sleeves. They're not super tight. I feel like there's enough ease in there. And I'm very happy with this one. I've just got it by itself here with shoes and a bag, but you'll see it with some layers next. This is a ready-to-wear linen jacket that I found this summer in the correct color that I've been looking for, and I haven't found the right fabric to make one. And it goes perfectly, matching the shoes. I really like the length of a jacket that hits the mid-hip for a fitted dress like this. I wouldn't want to wear a crop jacket with a fitted dress. I think it always has to be a little bit longer and a little bit looser. This is a great autumn or spring outfit for me, and I'm very happy with how the dress looks with this jacket. And this is a more casual look. I've got some grey sneakers that are super comfy to walk in. There is a little bit of grey in this print. I think the neutral tones go together really well. And on top I have a denim jacket, which is a must-have. I think most of us have denim jackets. They're so versatile. They can go over anything and match anything. Particularly in this case, I love how these tones of blues and greys and petroleum colours combine, and I'm very happy. When I turned, you could see the side slits that I had mentioned before. Mine are shorter because my dress is shorter, but if you saw the longer length versions, then you're gonna have a longer side split that will allow you to walk. Love the casual look. As usual, you can do so many things with your clothes. I like having them be versatile for casual and a little bit more dressed up, so this was easy to do. This is my second Own Your Magic dress. It's the same size. Everything's the same as the previous one. An inch longer though. I thought the other one was a tad short. This is also an athletic knit. Up closer you'll see that I have a different neckline, but the fit and everything else is basically the same thing. Really nice fitted dress with a side slit. At the back there's that horizontal seam that the print doesn't really allow you to see that much, but it gives you such a good fit. In this case I have the low scoop neckline with the wide binding technique that is super nice. I really love it, and even though it's a lower neckline, I'm still quite safe and not showing any cleavage, which makes me happy because I'll never show cleavage. There is the finish of the wide binding. I stitched in the ditch there, so the finish is super clean. I love how that looks, nice and sturdy, and it's just such a great technique. The colors, blue and red, they're just everything. And I've been hoarding this fabric for about 4 years. I'm so happy it's finally a garment that I can enjoy. And let's see it with some layers. I brought out my denim jacket again in navy. It goes with everything. I love those navy sneakers. They're so pretty and they're so comfortable to wear. The denim pairs beautifully over this colorful dress. I really love it. On screen, the red doesn't look as bright as it does in person for some reason, but it is a pretty bright red, similar to the handbag. I guess it's just the way the fabric shines with the light. It is an athletic knit, pretty structured, and it was very easy to work with. It was a great experience making this one. Having a casual outfit with a dress is everything for me because I love wearing skirts and dresses. I'm that type of person. And now this is something I wanted to put together ever since I chose the fabric for this dress, and I've brought out my Isla trench coat. which I made months ago and I still haven't been able to wear because it's still very hot. And the tone of red in the dress looks beautiful. I've got blue booties there. This would be a sort of autumn winter look for me. I know for my weather, it's just what I need. I don't need anything extra. And I love it. You know, this trench is going to go a long way over a lot of things. But how amazing does the dress look under there with the colors? It's just great. I love it. And yeah, it was just a blast to get out my trench coat and put it on. Even if it's just for this styling clip, it made me super happy. Can't wait till it gets cold and I can wear this outfit just like this. Here is my chorus dress in a navy blue athletic knit. I have sewn a size large. My skirt is 1 inch longer than the original length. No changes made to the bodice. I have sleeves that are split. This is one of the options, and a shallow drape on the front. You're going to see all the details up closer. It's such a beautiful dress, and maybe you won't notice, but I did do my hem by hand. It's something I really wanted to do, and I did it because I think the machine would have ruined it. It's right above the knee where I need it. The casing that it joins the bodice to the skirt with the elastic inside is just gold. It's just so comfortable. You don't have to worry about anything being tight and constrictive. Very nice, very wearable. I always love a feature like this because it's just so easy to whip up and wear. Up higher, you can see my shallow drape. I think this option for the cow neckline is gold because not everyone wants a deeper drape. So this is lovely. I have the split sleeves here and the regular back, so no drape at the back. And I just love how this bodice fits and how the dress looks like in general. Up closer, you can see the drape, and that integrated facing is really neat and folded into the inside. If you don't like the split sleeves, you can do a regular sleeve instead. I just like it. And that's the integrated facing there that is just folded to the inside and just lies in there very nicely. This time it's just shoes and a bag, pink to spice it up a little bit. But next you'll see it styled with toppers in different styles, a bit more dressy and also casual. Here is my chorus dress in a little bit of a casual way for autumn. I've got beige booties that are super nice and comfy with a denim jacket, but it's actually made in a canvas with a print, beige with red. I think this jacket is hard to style because there are not many things that can go with it, but I think the navy dress underneath is a perfect match. I'm really happy I have something to wear with this jacket now. You know, having a statement jacket can sometimes be harder to style, but I have this option now and I'm really happy with how this looks. I like that the skirt is not too full and it's not a pencil skirt either, so it's not like it's something voluminous under the jacket, and I really love how that looks. Also, that neckline is not too bulky underneath the jacket, so I'm very happy with this outfit. Next one is very casual. This jacket is a constellation. It's also a pattern from Love Notions where I've done a full zipper instead of a half zipper, and I've lined it. I have a hood version, and this is a print cotton lycra. It's a lightweight type of jacket, and I've got some blue sneakers. I think the dress can go really well with a casual vibe as well. I love it. You can't go wrong if you have navy and navy going together because there's a lot of blue and navy in the jacket. So yeah, I'm glad I pulled this outfit together because I really love it. Next one's a little dressier. This is a bomber jacket in a crepe. It's lined, it's a beautiful jacket, and also it's a little bit harder to style because it's navy and it's got a lot of print in there. The navy chorus dress underneath is perfect. I've chosen to use shoes and a handbag that match my skin tone closely just to keep that neutral and out of the picture. You know, when you have a loud jacket like this, I think you should keep your accessories very muted. So let's just let the dress and the jacket shine here and ignore the accessories. Although they are there, you need to wear shoes. I know I'm really going to enjoy this outfit when I get the chance to wear it because this navy dress was really missing in my wardrobe, and I'm really happy I have it now. This is my second Seachange jumpsuit from Pattern Emporium. This time it's a full-length version. I have a size 18. I have a really interesting rayon weave here. I couldn't quite describe it. All I know it's 100% rayon, so it's super floaty. And up closer, you're going to see the details of this fabric. It's amazing. I have a regular belt on. I didn't sew ties or a sash. I put my own little loops. I'll show you up closer. I couldn't really wear this without the belt. It is very loose. It's very comfortable. And there you can see my little belt loop. I just sewed little rectangles. There's no big secret there. And I just figured out the placement by trying on the jumpsuit and seeing where I wanted it to be. I wanted there to be some blousing. And up top you can see the neckline. It's all the same except that I have the closed facing on the back. So I sewed the crotch seam all the way up to the top. I have a straight size, which means my bust and my hips are in the same size on the chart. I can perfectly step into the jumpsuit from the top and I don't need that open facing. And the facing's really neat. For this one I top stitched it all the way around just to keep it secure. This version doesn't have any pockets. I just sewed the side seams normal, no pockets for me this time. And it's very simple styling here. This is exactly how I would wear it if it's a hot day. Very much approved by my son and my husband, which I'm very surprised about. I've never ever sewn or worn a style like this and I love it. Here's another option if I want a little layer. I have this ready to wear crop blazer that I found this summer in Chile. It's made out of linen. I really want to sew something similar because it's so handy for wider styles like this. And I've paired it with pink accessories. I think it makes it look really cute. I have the same little thin belt right there. And I love it. I love this outfit. I know I'm going to wear this to church. When the weather is nice again, I'll be rocking this jumpsuit and I can't wait. I'll just have to build up some patience because I'm in winter right now. Super happy I tried this option. And if you're curious to see how this looks like without any waist shaping, I'm going to show you how this looks like just on its own, no belt, just so you can see. Here I am in my jumpsuit with no shaping, just wearing it like it is. And I suppose there could be a time and a place for a style like this. It's very loose, it's very comfortable. It feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. But as you can see, it's very, very loose at the waist. And I prefer to have some waist shaping in every garment that I make and sew. So you can wear it like this if you want to, but I am always just going to wear it with a belt. I guess the shorter versions you could get away with not doing any shaping because there's more legs showing, but for this version at least, where the fabric goes all the way down to the floor, I would always want to add my little belt in there. The other version that you saw, the print one, would look like this, just shorter, but it's the same size, everything's the same. Here is my Seachange jumpsuit. I'm very happy with this. I'm happy with the fit. I sewed a straight size 18 Australian sizing. The original length has 6.5 inches of inseam, but I added 2.5 to mine just to make sure it's above my knee. The fabric is a rayon, 70% linen, 30% blend, and it's really striking. I added the ties for waist shaping and put them into the center front seam. You can put them on the side seam as well. I really love how it looks with the ties. I don't think I would have sewn it without the ties. Up closer you can see this neckline. I did shorten my straps a little bit just to get a little more cover under the arm. I have the open back facing version and look at this neckline. It's finished very neatly with the facing inside. If your hip size is larger than your bust and waist size, then you should sew this open facing at the back to get you more space to step into the jumpsuit. In my case I have the same size, so I could have chosen a closed facing or the open one. It's amazing for a nice hot day, super fresh. Here I've got a little layer on top, sleeveless jacket in a cotton lycra that looks like denim, some navy sneakers. I think navy and this tone of pink are amazing together. So this would be a super nice casual look if I want an extra layer. I really enjoy this look together. The sleeveless jacket serves me so well. And navy goes with a lot of bright colors like this one, so I'm very happy with this. Here I've dressed up my Seachange play suit with a linen jacket. I like this jacket because it's not a blazer, but you can still dress it up. I love the shoes here in the bag. So this is how I would wear my romper to church. It does sort of like look like a dress. You can't really see that they're shorts, they're that much. I think I would always make it this length just to feel comfortable. Length is always personal and this is the one that I like. This is my new Tidal dress. It's gorgeous. It's a single brush poly, super large scale print, but being black and white makes it pretty discreet anyway. I always love a black and white print. This is a size large with a little bit of length added, so it reaches just above the knee. I really love the shaping here. The subtle princess seams, sort of modified princess seams. The center back seam is amazing. And I've done the sleeveless version this time. I finished the armhole that is original for the sleeve. There is another cut line to make it a little narrower, but I just wanted more coverage, and this is the original scoop of the neckline. I finished everything with binding super neatly. This binding technique is my favorite. It's so super neat and I love the look. Such a beautiful, impactful dress that fits amazing with very low effort. I love that. It's just so pretty, and I'm really excited to have this dress in a fabric that's gonna last me a long time, that's not gonna fade in the wash, that type of thing. I know I'm gonna have this one for a pretty long time. Same everything, it's just that I pulled out a cropped linen blazer that I bought this summer in a shop. It's actually ready to wear. Shock factor, I do buy some things sometimes. And because the dress is a bit of a fit and flare style, a short little blazer like this is a great layering piece and another way I can wear this dress. Just quick styling options here. I'm a little under the weather, so I wasn't able to think up too many things. I'm a little bit foggy. But yeah, I can't wait to wear this out like this when the weather gets nice and warm again. I need to sew myself a blazer like this, hack something, because it's turning out pretty practical. Here is my Clearwater dress. I think it's super cute. This is a swim fabric, very heavyweight. It's a really nice swim fabric because it's not shiny as well. I really don't like shiny fabrics. And this is shorter than I would wear a regular dress, obviously, because this is for sport activities. I could get in the water with this. Underneath here, you won't see it because I won't show it to you, is my Clearwater briefs, which are made out of a navy swim fabric. So if I wanted to get into the pool or the beach in this exact dress with my briefs under there, I would be perfectly fine. I love this dress. It's just so pretty. It's the same sweetheart neckline, same armhole. The clear elastic that supports the armholes and neckline is really good. Here I'm doing a little bit of a bounce test for you. Although I wouldn't go out for a run, I think I could go out for a walk. I would be okay with this, with the support that the power mesh gives on the inside. Very nice technique with a burrito method. It's very clean. I've got blue swim fabric inside, and I decided not to top stitch anything. I just prefer to have the clean look here, and everything stays really nice and flat. And I love this dress. I think it's mega adorable, and this fabric was a find for me. I absolutely love this print because it's just weird. It's not floral, it's not geometric, it's just really cool, and I love the blue tones here. So if I wanted to go out for a walk or something, I could wear a little jacket on top, a sleeveless one. This is made out of a denim look cotton jersey, the little jacket. It's got a full zipper. I've got blue sneakers. I think this is really, really cute. And underneath, I could wear shorties. I'm going to show you the shorties separately though. I have made a pair of blue shorties to go underneath, and that would be amazing to go out on a walk. It would be more comfortable. And then I have the briefs made out of swim to go actually into the water. So, you know, I'm not trying to dress this up, but I would go out to somewhere very casual like this and feel good. Just depends on the context and where I'm going. Here's my dress, and I'm going to show you where the length of the blue shorties I made goes up to. It's just like the mid-thigh. It's shorter than the dress, which was important for me. My dress is longer. I lengthened it by 1 inch around the bust area and then 1.5 inches at the hem. So in total, 2.5 inches longer than the original. I couldn't have worn it any shorter than this. and this is the shortest I would wear the dress. I really like how this looks with the shorties, although no one's going to know they are under there. They are under there, and they are super practical and very comfortable. Very nice waistband right there, easy to stow shorts. The gusset is very comfortable there on the inseam area, and it's just a great pair of little shorties. I know I'm going to enjoy wearing these a lot under the dress and with other things as well. This is my gorgeous Camilla dress from Itch to Stitch. This is a beautiful pink. The fabric is a linen cotton blend. This is a size 10 full bust, 12 waist, 14 hips. I added length to both skirt pieces so that it would reach above the knee, 1 inch each, and I really love the result here. This is a structured fabric and it works really well because when we unite the bodice to the skirt, there's a gathered section there so it sits close to the body. As you can see, the bodice is hitting underneath my bust. I did have to lengthen my bodice by 5/8 of an inch all the way around, front and back. And then we have this casing that is actually 3 little casings there, 3 rows of 1/4 inch elastic there. And at the bottom of that elasticated section, that is actually where my waist is. I'm quite high-waisted, so I really, really love the fit. I think it's amazing. The full bust option gives me a really good fit at the bust, and there's a nice amount of space at the hips. This neckline is so lovely. It's gathered, it's round, it's got a placket, and at the back it's round as well. The top edge is finished with binding, super nice and neat technique. The sleeves are gorgeous. They are short sleeves and there is some gathering there on the top of the sleeve cap. Not hard to do. It looks so striking on. However amount of time it takes you to do, it's going to be worth it. You can regulate how high you want that placket to be. At the bottom, you can see I've stitched the clothes there. It's one of the last steps that you do. And I love how this looks. The fabric is a little bit sheer, so I do have a fitted slip underneath. I think that was necessary for this fabric, and I'm just really happy with it. Swapped my shoes and got a really light colored linen jacket. This is a ready-to-wear jacket, by the way. Beautiful, and I think it goes perfectly over the dress because the neckline is super simple. There's no collar, there's no lapel. It's really clean, just finished with a facing inside. So I feel that it gives you a nice open look at the dress underneath and it doesn't compete with the beautiful details of the neckline. So I try to do that when I'm wearing something striking underneath. I try to keep the topper really simple. The dress is nicely fitted at the waist area, the midsection. I think I don't look boxy with a jacket on top. I like the combination here. It's really summery. This pink is everything. Here is something a little more casual that I think everyone can do. I love the combination of navy and pink, so I got my navy sneakers. This is the Atenas denim jacket, also from Itch to Stitch. I think it's a really beautiful outfit to go somewhere casually. And yeah, if you haven't made a denim jacket, you're missing out. This one's amazing. It's got cup sizes. I think the fit is amazing. And it can go over many of your wonderful dresses. So I love that for this dress. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I'm happy I made the 2 tiers. There's a third tee you can add. I think it just suits me best that it's a short length. Absolutely love it. That placket, easy to sew. Such a beautiful dress. This is my gorgeous Jessica dress from Sinclair Patterns. I'd wanted to sew this one for such a long time and I found the perfect fabric for it. It's an athletic knit. I really, really, really love that flounce, and up closer you see it's asymmetric. I've got a short sleeves here and this is size 16 TOEFL, no changes. It is a fitted dress. It follows my shape perfectly. And at the bottom, we have that gorgeous flounce that is shorter on one side, longer on the other. The side I'm holding there is the longer side. You can see that on the sides. And the shaping on the back is really good because of the center back seam. Here is my neckline up close. I've got a scoop neckline. There you can see the center back seam. I chose to do binding instead of a neckband just because of the weight of my fabric. And I really like that stitch in the ditch method. My short sleeves are very comfortable. The shoulder fit is where it has to be. I've got great mobility. Of course, it's a knit. And I absolutely love this dress. I've been wanting to make it for such a long time and I finally have it, and I know I'm going to make another one. It's so pretty. Dresses are harder to style because they're an outfit in themselves, but here is a black jacket. It's quite casual. It's not that formal. It's a little longer. I think I can get away with it because the dress is fitted underneath. Even though there's a flounce, it's at the bottom. If this was a dress that was loose, a swing style, I wouldn't use a long jacket like this one. So this one's perfect. Jacket is ready to wear, fabric I really can't find, stretch suede, so I bought the jacket. I know there's one day I'm going to be cold and I'm going to put something on top. The next one's really different. In the print with the chains, there are some tan camel colors in there, and these are more of an autumn look for me with the booties and the linen blazer. I prefer the blazer open, it's oversized, so having the fitted dress underneath goes perfect with an oversized blazer. I wouldn't want to wear a loose dress under this blazer. So this is another way I can wear it, and I'm quite happy I have a few options. I'm sure I have many more, but this is what I came up with now. This is my Eden wrap dress from Sinclair Patterns. I sewed a size 14 with a toe file with the skirt that doesn't have a ruffle at the bottom, and it reaches sort of mid-knee. I really love this rayon crepe. You'll see up close I've got some huge scale parrots in the print. This is a real wrap dress, and the ties are on the right side of my body, same as the little opening on the waistband that lets the ties go through. The wrap is really good. It goes from one side to the other side, so it's a really good wrap. You're not going to have a problem with it opening up or showing anything because it wraps completely from one side to the other. I hope you can see the large scale parrots here in the print. I think it's so beautiful. At the back you can see the tie wraps over the back, and it's such a good fit. Up closer, you'll see that there's a waistband, and the bottom of this waistband reaches at my natural waist right there. That's the intended fit, and that's what I got with the toe file, so I'm really happy with that. And this fabric is everything. It's just so beautiful. It wasn't that hard to work with. There you can see that the right side of the dress wraps over the left side. The right side is the one that has a shorter tie. That's how it is. You just have to experiment when you try it on. Sometimes it's a little hard to figure out, but I found this one's really easy. I love the crossover there. It's really nice. I don't need a pin. I don't feel exposed. And on the inside, it's finished with bias tape. I have a sleeveless version here because I like sleeveless, but you can also add sleeves, different types of sleeves. And it's just so lovely. You can see I'm bending over so you can see how safe this is. I think a large part of the great fit is the cup sizes. I've done a CD cup size here, and you can see that little gathered section underneath the yokes there on the front. That's such a delicate detail, super pretty, love doing that. Those yokes have two layers and it's all enclosed on the inside with a burrito roll. Such a lovely dress. I'm so happy I made it. And even though it's a dress you don't sew up in 1 or 2 hours, any time it will take you to sew, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be worth it because it's so lovely. The fit is amazing. And a real wrap dress is always going to be a classic style. You'll always be very well dressed, and the fit and flare style suits a lot of people. So I'm very happy with mine in black and white. I couldn't go wrong. A dress is an outfit in itself, so it's not like you have a lot of options, but this little red topper that's shorter is perfect. At the sides of this topper, it's shorter as well with a curved hem, so I think it really suits the fit and flare silhouette here. The volume of the skirt doesn't make the topper poof out like it would if this was a longer top, so this is perfect. The red, the black, and the white, there's no way to really mess it up here with the color combination, keeping it really classic. And this is one of the ways I'll be wearing this if I want a light topper on top. I also have a cropped linen blazer in black that could go with this, but I think I'll probably wear it on its own just to show it off a little bit more because it's just such a pretty dress. I used ITY to make my Spellbound dress from Pattern Emporium. This is a size 16 Australian, straight size, no fitting changes, nothing. And I have the knee length here, lengthened by 2 inches, just so it's above my knee, otherwise it would have been too short. There's a shorter version, a midi and a maxi. You can see it comes in at the waist beautifully. I think the fit is amazing. At the back there is a center back seam. I think the fit at the back is outstanding. It follows the shape beautifully. There's no extra fabric there, and then the skirt flares out amazingly. This fabric is so drapey and it's just perfect for this style. I have the lower scoop neckline because that's what I like. It's finished with a neckband. It's close to the body. I can lean over and I'm not showing anything. I have the cap sleeve version, which is just an extension of the shoulder seam, also finished with bands. The bands give super nice coverage under the arms there, so it gives you the illusion like you're wearing a cap sleeve, but it's actually just the same pattern piece. I really like that, and I think this dress is super cute. I love this houndstooth print in a larger scale. White and navy is amazing, and I'll show you next the same dress just with a few jackets that look really cute with it. This is my downtown jacket. I made this one just a few days ago. It's also a pattern from Pattern Emporium. It's a shorter option of the jacket that hits my high hip, so it's really perfect for a fit and flare dress like this one. navy, 100% linen. Of course, it's going to go perfectly over this navy and white Spellbound dress. I really love it. And I picked this ITY with the downtown jacket in mind because I made it so recently. I knew that it was going to go perfect together, and I'm very happy. This is another short little topper that's made out of linen, slightly different with dolman sleeves and a curved hem. It's also a shorter length and a very simple style that goes perfectly over fit and flare dresses like this. Red, navy and white, you know, there's no shock here that it's one of my favorite color combinations. I think it looks really great over the houndstooth print. And another way I can use a light layer when I want to have options. You know, a dress is an outfit in itself, but you can do many different things. And I think my smitten jacket in this military green also looks beautiful with the navy and the white. I think the colors go perfectly together and it's more toned down. I kept the footwear green so it ties in with the jacket. And this jacket is shorter. It's really interesting design. This one with the casing at the bottom with elastic at the hem and the cuff. It's super pretty and it's a shorter length as well. So I'm very, very happy how it looks with the fit and flare style of the Spellbound. So I'm pretty sure I have more toppers I could wear with it, but that's what I came up with now. This is my first version of the Tamba. This time it's a dress. This is the simplest option. It's just cut on the fold on the front, so there's no button placket. And this is a dress length, of course. I really like it. You can see it's just like a shift style. It doesn't really have waist shaping. It's really nice. And I really like making these types of dresses in flowy fabrics like this one. This is a tencel with a print. I don't want to wear a belt with it because I didn't add extra length to allow that. I'm very happy wearing this one just as it is. Here you can see the neckline. It's a really nice casing finished with a bias tape on the inside. It's got elastic all the way around from the front to the back. The back looks really pretty. The sleeves are really easy to sew in, raglan sleeves. This is the puff sleeve. If you don't do the casing with the elastic, it can become a flatter sleeve as well. So that's an option for this type of short sleeve. I just did the casing with the elastic. I think it's really cute and it matches so well with the neckline detail. There you can see my casing on the inside. It's a very easy technique. You can make this one as a top as well. This would be the easiest version of the Tamba and I'm really happy with mine. Just simple styling with shoes here and a bag. Now, I don't think I would try to dress down this dress because there's a slight sheen to the fabric. It's a really nice tencel. All of my Tamba versions are size large with a regular bust option, no fitting changes. Here I've got a cute little red topper that I think goes beautifully over it. You know, if I had made this dress a little bit longer, then I might consider adding a belt or a sash. But because I made it the original length, and didn't account for that, I'm just going to wear it loose like it is and it feels amazing. The fabric just floats over the body. It feels like I'm not wearing anything at all and I think this little topper goes perfectly here. I really like the combination of the red and the navy and the little bit of light blue in the print there. It's so pretty. This is my Ladera dress from Itch to Stitch. This is just so beautiful. I can't stop smiling while staring at it made. This is a size 12 with a C-cup bodice blended to a 14 waist and then 14 size skirt as well. The details on this shirt dress are amazing. Maybe you can see the tie from far away, but here it is up closer. The tie is incorporated into the seam of the front bodice and the front skirt, so it doesn't come from the side seams. And when you untie it, it's a nice loose fit, giving you that adjustable option. If you tie it up as tight or as loose as you want, the back has a seam. Fits exactly at the small of my back. There are dots there. I think the shaping is phenomenal. The fit is amazing. And the tie is just the cutest little shaping feature in this dress. It's so beautiful. There is a buster on the bodice as well that I lowered a little bit. There is the classic collar and collar stand. I chose the hidden button placket feature. Here I am buttoning one of these at the top. And you see it's all inside. It's like a little accordion type placket and it hides it all. Very neat. I have short sleeves. Collar and collar stand is very neatly done. There are other sleeve options. This is the most simple one and this was so enjoyable. Great shoulder, sleeve fit mobility, and at the back there are 2 layers of the yoke, neatly burritoed, enclosed seams at the shoulder seams, all of that good stuff. And it's just such a beautiful dress. It's gorgeous just to wear on its own because so many features here are lovely. The fitting details are amazing. I feel so great in this dress. And that's why after sewing this one, I really wanted one in a shorter version, like a shirt. So next version is a little bit hacked but this is just gorgeous. I love this border print. Here is one option for when I need a layer. This caramel linen jacket is shorter. It is actually ready to wear. I have matching shoes, and in the print towards the bottom, there is quite a bit of caramel color there, if you can see above the pink flowers. One option, I think my first option would have been to have a pink jacket, which I'm going to work on and make a shorter pink jacket, so I have another option. So I'd probably wear it on its own, but this is one way that I found I can put a light layer on the top if it's a little chilly and still feel that it makes sense with the colors. I really love this look as well, nice and casual. This is my second Shelly dress from Sinclair Patterns. This is a rayon crepe, medium weight with a lovely print. I love that dark green background. I do have the ties at the back, as you can see, and this is a simple bodice that's cut on the fold both in the front and the back. I really love the fit of this bodice. It's a little looser at the waist. You can sew it like that if you want, and the ties are totally optional. But I do enjoy having ties and making it a little fitted closer to my waist, or personal preference, of course. I think having the option is great. Actually, if the ties weren't included in the pattern, I'd probably just make my own and sew them there like I've done other times. There is a closer look at my neckline. It's a simple facing on the inside, super easy to sew. I have simple short sleeves, shoulder and sleeve fit, super comfortable, nice amount of ease. I can move around and do whatever I want. I think the depth of this scoop neckline is perfect. I'm not showing anything. It's low enough to be pretty, but not that low. And it was such a nice make, super easy, really relaxing, and I can just let this beautiful print shine. It's not my typical colors. I do love this color, and I think it also suits me. So I'm one happy person. You see the dress styled a few more ways, although a dress is an outfit on its own, so it's not like I can pull out 10 looks here, but let's see. Here I've dressed it up just a little bit with some lovely heels, and I have a cropped linen blazer. These little crop jackets are great for skirts like this that have a little bit more volume. The blazer is a little lower than my natural waist. When you open up, you'll see the detail of the bodice. So I think I could wear this little jacket opened or closed. I really love having this option when I want a little light layer, and I think the length here keeps the proportions really nice and balanced. I'm very happy the Shelly dress can be dressed up as well. Of course, it's always going to depend on your fabric choice, but I'm always looking for ways to dress things up. And then one simple way to wear it is on its own, totally on its own. This time I've got white sneakers and a white bag. This could be a super cute outfit to casual and comfortable, but feeling amazing as usual. Wearing a dress makes me feel great, so I'm happy I have this option here by just changing the footwear. Super simple. This is my first Shelly dress from Sinclair Patterns. This is a size 14 with the toe file. I really love the fit. You can see I've got a straight hem, but you can make the hem curved if you want to. There's also waist ties at the back, totally optional as well. And I think up close you'll see the details really well with this solid linen fabric. I really love the fit. It's comfortable, it's classic, and you can put sleeves on if you want to. Up closer, you can see that the bodice length is perfect. That's what I love the most about the toe file. And if you just like a looser vibe, you can opt out of the ties. They are totally optional. I personally do like tying them up. You can see the bodice hits exactly at my waist. I love that. And up closer, you can see the double darts that come from the waist underneath the bust. See the cup-sized bodice that fits amazingly, gives great shaping. And my button placket is not functional. I sewed the buttons right through. You can sew buttonholes if you want, but you don't need to open this up to get into the dress. I really like the scoop neckline with the facing. It's super neat, and no one's ever going to know I've got colorful linen binding on the inside of these sleeveless armholes. If sleeveless is not your vibe, the second dress I made does have sleeves. You do have sleeve options, and you can also make this a peplum. There's a cut line where you can just make the skirt shorter and then you end up with a top or a tunic. So whatever you like, whatever you prefer, you can do with this dress. And I love how classic it is and how easy to wear, comfortable. Here I've dressed it up a little bit with a shorter linen jacket. I love the combination of red and navy. I think it's a really nice color combo. I've got some gorgeous heels, and this would be something I would wear for church or anywhere that I wanted to be a little bit more dressed up. The shorter jackets, I think they're really versatile and they work really well when you have a fitted bodice with a skirt that has a bit more volume. The skirt doesn't have amazing amounts of volume, but still, it's still got gathers and it wouldn't look right with a longer jacket in my opinion. Same color combination, but a little more casual, this time with a denim jacket. denim jacket is quite shaped. It's got cup sizes. It's not those boxy types. I've got some really, really nice walkable sandals that I could wear all day and be comfortable walking in. I love having options to wear this dress. Although for the heat, I probably just wear it on its own and show it off. It's so lovely and so classic. I really enjoyed making it. Here is my second Luna. This time it's a nightie, but it's not a nightie because it's an athletic knit, so it's a real dress. My size is a large, but I made an extra large because I wanted more ease. I wanted more space at the waist. I basically wanted a loose dress that I can wear and not worry about anything and be super comfortable. If I wear this dress on its own, I wouldn't belt it. I would just wear it like it is. I really had fun with the binding. It's a process I'm really used to. I've made so many of these and it's really enjoyable. You can always find the way I do it on my channel. I have all the tutorials for this. I love the simple style of this pattern and that the fabric here, the print can shine and be the star. Of course, I can wear it with my new Metra blazer that's sleeveless. I love this combination. I have a belt. I always belt dresses when they're wider, looser. If I'm going to wear a top, it's just a way to highlight my waist and not look too boxy. So that's what I've done here. I've got a nice little leather belt under there. I think it looks really nice. And it's another way I can wear this dress if I want a light layer on the top or if I just want more coverage. Remember, this one has straps. You know, I'm showing quite a bit of my back. Probably for church, I would wear a topper like this just to be a little more covered up. This is my older Metro blazer, also in the scuba suede. This is my original version. I made all raw and made me fall in love with the style. I've worn this one about 1,000 times. It goes over everything. And because this animal print also has black, I think this goes perfectly. So yeah, black shoes this time or black accessories just to bring out the black in the print. I love having options with styling. It's one of the best things when I have to go out and I have to figure out what to wear. I have a real good time planning out my wardrobe. On the spot though, I don't plan them ahead. I plan them as I'm getting out of the shower and it's a lot of fun for me. Love this dress, love it. This is my first pianoforte jumper from Love Notions. This is a cotton twill. Love this print in blue. I've sewn a size large mainly. I've done length adjustments above the waist and below for it to hit above my knee. Very nice amount of ease at the waist, the hips, the pockets are very comfortable. It's just a really comfy fit that you can pull on over your head and wear nicely. Up closer you can see the slanted pocket opening right there. These pockets are easy to sew, they don't add bulk, they have quite a large space for you to put things in there if you're going to use the pockets. I'll probably just use them to put my hands inside. These are approved by me, love them. The V, now you might think this is a tank, but it's actually just a sports bra with a higher neckline. So this is how I can get away with being fresh when it's really hot and not having to put a t-shirt or an actual layer underneath. Love this option. With no one would ever know it's a sports bra. They would just think I'm wearing a tank. There is that little seam that goes on the bust from above the neckline. I think it fits really well. I'm happy with the armhole coverage and everything. Turned out better than I thought it would. This fabric has me very happy. And you're going to see other styling options here with actual layers and just so many options. I'm so glad I was able to make this work for hot weather. Okay, at the back you can see a little crisscross of another sports bra that I have that's also got a high neckline, very comfortable, navy this time, and it's another way I can cheat the system and wear my jumper in the summer. Look at this bag, so pretty. I love this outfit, so fresh, so comfortable, but with a little bit of an effort, and I'm so happy with the result. Love that crisscross on the back, how it looks like with the deep V. I think it looks cute, looks pretty, looks different. Might not be for everyone, but I feel good, so I'm happy. Okay, let's get actual layers, and I've got a bubble sleeve top underneath in white cotton broderie and glaze. I think this is adorable, looks very cute. I would go to church like this and feel really nice. It's really fresh as well. The cotton underneath doesn't make me feel extra hot, but I think this is something I'd probably wear in the springtime, not in full-blown summer. So another option with the white layer underneath I think looks really pretty, and the ease around the jumper is enough for you to put something light underneath like this light blouse. I'm very happy with how this looks. Hopping into a little bit more winter styling, and I have my Arlington top. This is also from Love Notions in a stretch suede. Lovely cow neckline that just drapes over that V neckline of the pinafore. Some blue booties that I really love, and I think this is great. This would be amazing for me for autumn and winter. Again, I'm just happy I have options. I'm glad I was able to think this outfit up because I was looking around and seeing what could go, and this turned out amazing. Love it. This is another Arlington top in a rib knit, sort of a burgundy color matching boots. I really loved finding a garment that I could wear underneath with contrast of color, which is different to all the other options I've shown you in just white and navy. The Arlington top is semi-fitted underneath, and I don't think it creates bulk either. This is my second pianoforte jumper, same size, all the same fitting adjustments as the other one, this time in a wool blend suiting material. Not the kindest to the skin, so I've done something different on the inside and lined it fully. I've got a really nice shirt underneath with some plaid print. I think looks really pretty with a little silk scarf and matching boots. I love how this outfit turned out, and you can see the fit is nice and comfortable. I've used a cotton lawn for the inside of the pocket pieces there, and I'm also going to show you the inside. Look at that colorful print. No one's going to ever know because I've understitched and top stitched, so it's nicely hidden away. And there you can see the lining fabric is the same on the inside, so I have 2 layers there. Lovely, love the deep V's. I think they're really pretty and really showcase whatever layer you've chosen to pair up with your jumper. This color, what can I say? One of my faves, makes me super happy. And this is something I'm going to wear in autumn and winter. There's no way I could pull this off in the summer. I was actually combusting as I was just modeling this for you for a little bit, sweating, oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm so happy I have this to wear in a couple of months when it cools down. This time with the most basic cotton tee. It's a ready to wear that I've had for a while, quite simple, and it goes perfectly under my red pianoforte. Love the black boots. I would wear this one tomorrow if it was cold. I feel amazing in this, so nice. And the best thing is that it's not fitted, so I can just live my life and feel comfortable. It's part of the style. It's not meant to be super fitted at the waist and all of that, which adds to the comfort, and it's also part of the style. So I'm happy. I even like these pockets to put my hands in. No boots this time, just some slides with a little heel, pointy, love them. And I've got a blouse underneath that's white and black and white print, very pretty. Up closer you'll see this blouse has some details, like raglan sleeves and a little banded collar and all of that. I think this is another option if you want to wear something a little bit more delicate underneath. This is something I'd wear in the autumn as well. I don't think I'd ever wear a jacket on top. I just wear the outfit as is, and I'm really happy with this one. Love the color combinations here, super classic, totally my style. Even though I wore jumpers to go to school as part of a school uniform when I was in my teens, I'm really happy to come back to this style now in my 40s. This is something that can work for everyone. Really, really love how my both versions turned out. This is my Follow Me wrap dress from Pattern Emporium in an ITY knit, a very interesting print with stripe details that I've left towards the bottom, towards the hem below my full hip. There was actually no other way I could use this fabric responsibly. I think the print is really striking, makes the dress a little bit different. Love the navy and the white. The bodice is fitted. I've got a sleeveless bodice because it's really hot. Then I have my wrap skirt sewn onto the bodice with the flounce option. I have the below the knee. This is the longest version, and I like that at the front it's a little shorter above the knee where I would want it to be. The bodice length is perfect. It hits exactly at my waist. There is a center back seam on the bodice, and the horizontal seam at the back is exactly at my waist height. I'm very, very happy with the fit, and this is a scoop neckline that's a little lower. It's the lowest option, but there's also a higher option. Neck bands and armbands for the sleeveless finish, very easy to achieve. Of course, if you want sleeves, there's a ton of sleeve options. I'm just a sleeveless person at heart because it's just really hot. And the lower neckline doesn't bother me. I'm not showing cleavage or anything. I can bend over and it's quite close to my chest and my skin. I'm not showing absolutely anything, which is really, really good for me. I'm happy I finally got to make it after having the pattern for so long. And the result is so striking. So pretty, so feminine. I absolutely love how it turned out. This is just the dress on its own, so you can see the details, but next you'll see it with a little jacket. This little navy crop jacket is the Downtown, also from Pattern Emporium. It's a little shorter, perfect for fit and flare dresses like this. Hem of the jacket stops exactly a little below my waist, so the volume of the skirt doesn't get in the way. It's navy. It was very easy to pair together with this navy, white and orange dress. Gorgeous. I can't wait to wear this out. I'm very, very comfortable in this knit dress and also feeling extremely cute today.
This is my Entice Me dress from Pattern Emporium, size 16. I used an option for the front piece, has an asymmetrical ruched area, part of an add-on pack. You can also sew a regular Entice Me dress, which is a fitted dress. There's a horizontal seam on the back of the bodice at the small of the back, beautiful fit. I love the asymmetry of these ruching details. I think it looks really pretty. There's also an option where you can ruche both sides. This is a swim material, nice and stretchy. The only fitting adjustment I made was to add 1 inch of the length to the knee length option of the skirt. That's it. Look how pretty the ruched side is. See how that horizontal seam at the back fits beautifully. No excess material there. The neckline is between a mid and a low scoop. I went right in between and I went with the wider sleeveless armhole option, finished with armbands, neckband, very easy to sew. Beautiful result here. Perfect depth, not showing anything if I bend over, and as always, neckband is always so easy to sew. I just press mine. I don't top stitch these bands and I just leave them like they are. I think it looks much cleaner, much neater that way. Love the coverage of the neckline, the armholes, and the overall fit. You can see that ruching gives you a little excess on the front, so it's not excessively tight around the stomach area, which is amazing. Feels great and it looks really cool too. This was such an easy sew and I'm super happy to have it. This is my first Wanderlust dress from Pattern Emporium, size 16. It's a short one, above the knee. I added 1 inch to the length, gorgeous Ponte Roma, a little more structured, and you can see that the flare of the skirt is more evident here with this one than you'll see with my other one in ITY. Absolutely love the fit. There's no excess volume around the waist area. It goes in at the waist and then just flares out beautifully. Fit is amazing with the center back seam there. I wouldn't try to get rid of that. It's just such a beautiful dress. I have a low scoop neckline here. The neckline finished, I changed it a little and did binding instead because the fabric is a little too heavy for a neckband. And check out these statement sleeves. This is a mash from another pattern called Hello Gorgeous. It fits the same armhole and I have a short puff sleeve. There's a closer look at my binding technique. Super neat, stitched in the ditch, and the beautiful puff sleeve. It's gathered on the sleeve cap and also gathered into a cuff. It's not tight, it's not uncomfortable, and the Ponte Roma was a perfect choice to make this sleeve a statement sleeve. Really balances out the volume of the shoulders with the flare of the skirt. Having this sleeve there, that's why I chose it. I think it looks super cute. This is my second Wanderlust dress from Pattern Emporium in an ITY knit. I used the size 16, no changes. I used the maxi version, beautiful. This is a very nice fit and flare silhouette. You see up closer the details of the print. I really love how this flows. ITY is perfect for a skirt that has a bit more volume at the bottom. I do have a sneaky seam on the front and I added this just so I can get my pattern pieces out of my fabric. You can't really tell it's there. On the back, there is a center back seam that goes all the way from the top to the bottom. It's got shaping there. I think the fit is gorgeous. There's no excess material around the waist. And I have the low scoop neckline option with a simple neckband, super easy. I have a regular short sleeve that's a little bit of a looser fit. There is a slimmer fit sleeve as well. The neckband, easy to sew, just press, no top stitching, and have a simple hem there on the short sleeves. Gorgeous dress. I don't have many maxi dresses at all. This is one of them and I'm going to really enjoy it. Feels amazing on, super fresh. Last episode of the year. I've uploaded more than 100 videos this year, which is quite a lot. I'm glad this year is coming to an end and I've already got things in my mind what I'm going to do next year. It's always super exciting. I plan to be on YouTube for a very long time. So don't think I'm going anywhere. If you like sewing, you're always going to find really helpful content here, really creative content. I hope you enjoy and keep supporting what I do over here. It's a big part of my life now. It's my full-time job. I really enjoy it. I hope that shows through because I'm just really happy with this job that I created for myself. Being independent and doing what I love, I think is something that a lot of people would want to do. And I'm glad I've stuck to it. You know, whenever you go online and try to build something from scratch, it does take a long time. And it has taken me a long time. I know sewing channels are never going to have millions of subscribers. You know, I'm never going to have millions of views, but even though I'm in a small corner of the internet, I still feel I'm doing something useful that makes me happy, and that's all that matters to me. I hope you enjoyed all this roundup, and I'll see you again next time in 2025. Bye.